Good evening, friends. My name is Chronically Sinclair, and today I bring you a new kind of review. Today, I bring you a review of the Jakks Pacific Sonic the Hedgehog Sonic figure. Now, of course, this is my first Sonic figure. I mean, it's not the first Sonic figure I've ever owned. A while back, I used to own the Super Shadow from the Jazzwares Super Silver, Super Sonic, and Super Shadow 3-pack. I'm still just getting into Sonic. I mean, I used to play Sonic 2 on a Sega Genesis years ago, but now I'm currently actually just starting to get into it, learning everything that I can, slowly but surely, and of course playing Sonic Adventure 1. So that's pretty cool. So, of course, I'm going to be collecting the 4-inch line and, of course, the 2.5-inch line. So let's get into the review. As you can see, Sonic in the box there looks, you know, like Sonic. Not a whole lot to say with these, other than, of course, these are probably the best Sonic figures, especially for their price range. Of course, there are more higher end figures, of course, but for what these are, they're pretty great, minus a couple things, but we'll get into that. He comes with the star spring there, of course. At the top, you know, you got modern Sonic there. You got the ring going around the back, articulated, it says there, and then of course you get the other languages. You get accessory included, other languages again. You have the Sonic the Hedgehog logo here. Sonic, Jakks Pacific. Interesting to see Jakks again because I haven't collected Jakks anything since the wrestling figures. So, pretty nice. Of course, warnings there. On the back, you have Sonic the Hedgehog logo there. Sonic with Star Spring. 11 points of articulation. You got the different ways of showing you the articulation here. The world's fastest blue hedgehog, Sonic runs at top speed and can use his special homing attack ability to save the natural world around him. Of course, you have that again in some more languages here. And then you have the picture of the figure and the star spring there. You know, legalese down here, of course, and the Jakks Pacific logo there. So we will open him up and take a closer look at Sonic the Hedgehog. Taking a look at Sonic Star Spring, not really much to talk about here, other than, of course, you know, it's red, you know, the blue circle and the yellow star there. And it looks like it's supposed to plug into probably a play set or something, so that's pretty cool. Let's take a look now at Sonic. So the first thing I want to get out of the way, which is something that kind of blew my mind a little bit, but I feel like is something that most people expect at this point. I don't know if you can tell, but my God, he is very loose right out of the box. And I don't know if his joints are rubbery a la Jazzwares AEW figures. Yeah, that's, I feel, like I said, he does definitely feel, look at that, like, I don't know, he's kind of got like that gummy consistency, if you know what I mean. Like, I don't know if his joints are rubbery, but, kind of feels that way, although I don't know, I don't think so, but, who knows. The head isn't plastic. I mean, it is plastic, but it's also like a rubber too. So actually, I think that whole piece is like a hard rubber. At least that's how it feels to me anyway. It's like the head is a whole big rubber piece, like hard rubber piece, if that makes sense. Definitely looks like Sonic, of course. You got that big old smile of his green eyes, his nose. Oh, geez. Which is also rubbery, which is why I feel like this is, the whole head is rubber. And that kind of makes me feel that that's the case because of the way the nose is. You do need to be careful with that because that could probably be broken extremely easy. Something I've noticed before opening this, he's got a line going all the way across his muzzle, which kind of sucks, but what are you going to do? It's $10. Little scuffy there, you know, whatever. Articulation, I'm not really, like, gonna go that in-depth into it like I do with my, like, I don't do that with my wrestling figures either, but my wrestling figure reviews, but, you know, pretty interesting articulation. Kind of sucks that they don't have the hinge in the hand. I mean, they kind of, like, got a little bit of that going on, but I mean, you know, I can't do much with that. It's one whole piece. I am glad. Like, look at that. That's pretty sweet. Like, you can get Sonic in some pretty nice poses. I was watching Anthony's Customs review on his Sonic. That was the one that came with the was it a skateboard or a snowboard from the 30-year anniversary? And as he put it, it gives you just enough articulation to give you somewhat of a Sonic pose, but like with how loose this thing is, like this is definitely, like if I'm putting this on display, this is sticky tack heaven, or lean up against something heaven, because there's no way. Not to mention, because this head is so heavy, he's top heavy, and his knees just want to buckle underneath him. Like, there's just no, like, look at that. Not like, I don't, like, his knees just want to buckle underneath of him, which is kind of horrible. But I feel like it's just it's kind of something that you also have to put up with because the legs are so thin. You know what I mean? There might not be a way to fix that. If there is, it should be fixed already, because, you know, how many of these have been released? I believe this is wave 9, and they have wave 14 Sonic at my local Walmart as well, which is kind of hilarious. But I wanted this one because of, well, I kind of wanted it because of the open hand, but then I realized there's really no point in that. But I do like the smile on Sonic more than the gritted teeth. Paint, of course, you know, little splotchy, you know. It's, you know, it's a $10 figure. You can only get so much perfection out of $10. $10.28 plus tax, so you're looking at like roughly $11-12. Unlike Jazzwares, of course, they don't have elbow. I don't believe Tomy did either. It's kind of funny how I think the figures before Jazzwares didn't have elbow joints. Jazzwares brought in elbow joints, and now we don't have elbow joints again. At least I'm pretty sure that's how that went, if I'm not mistaken. If my memory serves me right. Sonic is definitely showing up a lot brighter of a blue on camera. He is the accurate, like, dark, like, normal, modern blue Sonic, which, you know, I don't know why cameras just like to brighten or change the way things look. That's why the flash, like putting the flash on a camera, especially on customs, kind of sucks, because it makes the paint look entirely screwed up. That was one of the things I had with skin tone paint for a while, is when I put the flash on it, it just drove me crazy how stupid it looked. But it looked fine without the flash. But yeah. Overall, though, this is a pretty nice Sonic figure, and, you know, for $11-12, I couldn't, you know, ask for anything better. I mean, besides that, to not, yikes, I don't know if you can see that, but yeah, I don't know if that can be fixed because of how thin the legs are for the type of characters that Sonic and Friends are, but, you know, of course, it's got that little turn in the knee. I don't know what that'll do for you, but, you know, it's nice. The boot or shoe, however you want to call it, has got, you know, He's got a little bit of the wibble wobbles, which, you know, you would think would help him be able to stand. But considering his knees just want to buckle underneath of him, there's not really any chance of that happening. So he is definitely either load a bunch of sticky tack under his feet and pray to God I can balance him to stand properly, or he's leaning up against something, because there is absolutely no way that this figure will stand, or, you know, find a stand for him. But there is absolutely no way Sonic, by his own free will be able to, yeah, considering he's a toy. But Sonic himself, there's just no possible way that he will be able to stand by himself without help. So really cool figure, though. I'm excited to get more. My brother, actually, I shout out to my brother, because he is giving me a Jakks Pacific Super Shadow figure that was given to him for free. So, and he's of course giving me this figure for free. So I'm very grateful for that, and gracious for that, considering I just looked up on eBay the other day, and brand new in box, that Super Shadow goes for $200. So very grateful for that. Of course, the nose is a little beat up, and I will take a little bit of paint to that. But as I believe Wake Angel said, I'd rather have a rare, nice Shadow than a rare, beat up, crappy looking Shadow. Or this was talking about, I believe Wake Angel 2001 was talking about the the Toy Island Rouge, I believe was what it was. The Toy Island Rouge, if I'm not mistaken. I did see that video recently. So I did hope you enjoyed this video. I do have another video coming up that's going to be reviewing 2 more Sonic figures. Yes, it's another 2-in-1 review. It's going to be Sonic figures. No, it's not going to be Sonic himself. This is the only Sonic review as of now. But I am excited to show you the other 2 figures as well. So, comment, like, subscribe.